Good afternoon, family. Today is a day that the Most High has made. We shall rejoice and be glad in it. Hi, YouTube. I haven't seen you guys in a while. I've been on my self-love journey and I've been walking it out on TikTok. And he just had me on that platform to walk out the self-love journey. Now he has me back on this platform with a word. And this word, it's this word, this word, I have to be obedient to the Most High. And you see me with my braids because I've been in the wilderness on my self-love journey. He's teaching me to love all of me, my regular hair, skin, nails. He's taking me away from superficial things, and he's bringing me back into all of him. Um, I'm not saying that I never wear weave or hair weave or nothing like that, but he brought me back to simplicity. He brought me back to, you know, the basics. And I don't always wear my hair like this. I wear the wrap or what have you. But today, when he gave me this message, I was like, oh, let me do this and let me do that. He said, no, you come as you are. So I have to be obedient to the Most High. So he let me do a few things. You'll see that he let me like, oh, let me be girly, the woman that I am. So he let me put on a little eyeshadow and little mascara and everything like that. So here I am. This message, it goes out to Monique, the, the, the actress. The Most High has a word for you on today. And with this word, I kind of was in a Jonah spiel. I stand for righteousness in all things. In every aspect, we walking out the instructions of the word. And I have to be obedient. I didn't really run from the word, but the Most High, I asked him, I'm like, why do you send me to say this message? He said, who else is obedient? You said, send me, I'll go. I need you to speak. Because a lot of people hear the small, still voice, but they ignore it. But if I bring somebody in an earthly vessel to speak to them, they can't say they didn't hear me. Because I'll bring that to the remembrance. I can't bring my small, still voice to their remembrance. So I was like on a Jonah journey, like trying to, I don't know why I don't want, and not in the way of I don't want to, it's like I don't want to bring this word because people hate accepting accountability and they hate when somebody brings, what is it? Constructive criticism. Constructive criticism is criticism that you can build on. And everybody they don't like being accountable, so they don't even want the instructive criticism. They don't want nobody telling them nothing about them. And that's a problem. And the Most High said, no, the times have changed. I'm sending out my people to speak so they won't say they didn't know, they didn't hear, they didn't understand the assignment. That's the reason why they killed Yeshua, Yahushua. Because when he came with the correction, that's what I wanted to say. Everybody don't like to accept correction. When he came with the correction and he showed their unrighteousness in them, they were offended. They were mad. Who is he to say? But the Most High said, let my people go. His people perish from the lack of knowledge. His knowledge is being open to the world. Now, when judgment comes, you cannot say that you didn't know, you didn't hear. Because just like he sent it by way of Yeshua, Jesus, Yahushua, he sent it me. So, Holy Spirit, help me, because I don't even know how to start this. We were speaking and in communion earlier, and a lot of things were flowing. The reason why. Monique, we have to accept accountability. And always remember, the Most High chastises the one he loves. He disciplines them. You talk about Oprah and Tyler Perry, oh, them not working with you and them not, set your name on the back. No, the Most High put you in a timeout. He needed you to deal with some things about you. It ain't about Tyler Perry. It ain't about Oprah, and it ain't about I don't know, the other guy. I'll get his name. Holy Spirit will bring it to me. It ain't about him. It's about you. And Holy Spirit wants you to know, the Most High wants you to know, if a man chooses to work with you, he chooses to work with you. He don't listen to somebody else. Period. He shouldn't. So, the Most High has a question for you. What were you feeding his people? Was you feeding them righteousness, integrity, how to stand upright, how to be righteous women, how to be virtuous women? See, he don't like when people feed his children spoiled food, rotten food, things that don't edify them or lift them up. And you might say, I wasn't doing that. Well, first of all, he gave you a gift and a talent. When you were all queens of comedy, you built up the curvy women because they didn't have a spokesperson for them. You opened the doors for plus size models, supermodels. When you spoke on that platform, you gave them a voice. You stood for something. And that was the most beautiful thing because everybody was battling. Everybody's not one size. He made women to be all different shapes and sizes and love themselves in that size. And you did that for them. But then, let's go down the, I don't know all your movies or anything like that, but we're going to go down some. See, unbeknownst to you, people had their eye on you. When somebody's talking, when somebody can shut down the show, yeah, all the other women's on the Queen of Comedy was good too and everything but they never had nobody to serve them how you served them. You even made skinny women like, hey, I do want some curves. I'm straight up and down. You made them want to get thick. You brought thickness into the equation. And people see, oh, yeah, we didn't never target those ones. I'm talking about the higher ups seeing that you had a voice and you was gonna make a difference. So they grabbed hold of you and they was like, how can we tear this down? See, your confidence. Strong black woman, that confidence. And curvy, that confidence was beautiful. You made a lot of big women didn't stand up for themselves, but you made them feel they worth. You made them know that they are worthy of all these different things. So, Victoria's Secret opened up curvy women. Whole line. Everybody, curvy women, plus size women, everybody start opening up. You opened those doors. I wish I could say somebody that did it before you, but it wasn't. You was the trendsetter. You paved the new road. So they seen that you had a voice. So they said, okay, we're going to use her. And every time somebody offer you something, and I'm not talking just to you at this point in time, I'm talking to everybody. See if it come with righteousness. Was it built in integrity? What are they asking you to do? How are they asking you to do it? They gave you the Parkers. Okay. Nice. Loved it. It brought black women and their daughters closer together. It made them have a bond in a relationship. You see, y'all was dressing alike. Now you see, still today, mothers and daughters dressing alike, taking pictures, dancing together, all that stuff. Hey, the Parkers. That's the first time I seen it. We had plenty of black shows before then, but nobody was doing what you and Tempest was doing. But then here's the trick. The script called for you to be lustful. Ain't nothing wrong with wanting a man, having them be flirtatious on the show or everything like that. They made it just lustful. Chasing after. That was the trick. But even then, the show still was about you. It was about you and your black and your beauty and your curves and everything like that. But then, what did it say to the household of the daughters or what have you? Yeah, she liked him and everything like that, but the way of the liking was lustful. And I'm not putting you down. I'm showing you. I'm giving you your flowers in righteousness. See, correction, you have to know that the Most High gave you the whole platform for a reason. It was up to you to see the snakes. See, these are learning lessons. The snake was in the garden with Adam and Eve. He didn't wait until they got outside the garden, in there with them. But you have to be built and rooted in the Most High. Not religious. Just reading the instructions. It's the basic instructions before leaving this earth. It tells you things, life lessons, things you're going to go through while you're down on this earth. You were blessed with special gifts and talents. You was acting. You're a comedian. And it's more to come. So he gave you that. You did Roscoe's family reunion. Now this is when, like, the snake came in the Parkers, but he was going in for the bite. Roscoe Jenkins family reunion, with the trauma that you had from your family, they gave you another lustful spirit with a cousin. Why? That show could have still been the same without you being extra friendly or for this cousin. It still could have been the same. It could have just been like that was just your favorite cousin over your brother. He always win or whatever like that. It could have just been like that. It gave an unhealthy vibe between you and your cousin. Not, just saying. See the snakes. It's up to us to walk in righteousness and integrity. On these roles that we take. See, the devil's in the details. Okay. So, we get down. You have many roles after that. You had beauty shop. I think it was it beauty shop? Yes, I think it was, where you were doing hair or whatever. That was still platform. Still curvy, working it, doing your thing, uplifting the curvy women everywhere, black, white, Mexican, whatever. Even had the men, like, they got something to offer. They start not wanting skinny girls. I'm just saying. They be like, no, I want some hips, thick in the thighs. I want some. You did that. So Precious, the snake, he bit. He bit. I know you got a chance. You acted this role. You acted this role so good. They gave you an award for it. But the integrity, nothing about that was. You're an actor. You have a gift that the Most High gave you to relate to his people in a righteous way. When the snake bit, Precious came. Everybody know what that movie was about. Everybody who's seen it. I don't want to go into details about the movie because we all know what it was, but was that upright? Was that righteous? What was it saying to your big and curvy women? What was it saying to the little girls who was having weight problems at the age of 6? They knowing that they can't wear the regular clothes. What was it saying to everything that you stood for? when you were building them up. How easily we start tearing down and we ain't made it nowhere. The queen of comedy. You already had your your crown. And here the trick was they was taking it from you and sugarcoating it all at the same time. They took your crown and gave you a trophy. Okay, now we're going to get into something different. Even with that, we're talking on the business aspect now. It's no way in the world that I can promote a product and don't wear it. They expected you to be promoting. Yeah, that's business. We know that. We really do know that. I can't say I got this lip gloss from Maybelline and never wear it. I'm always wearing something else. Well, why are you telling us to wear it? All right, but I kind of like what you did. You didn't promote nothing that was stand for something to fall for anything. You can't be halfway in. I did the show, but I'm not going to promote it. I did the movie, but you shouldn't have did that movie. It's nothing righteous or nothing virtuous and nothing that a queen would step in. They took you all the way to poverty, all the way to all these different acts, all of these ways to all these different things when you was the queen. All money's not good money. See, you got other gifts and talents in you that this is why the Most High have me here. But he also needs you to heal some things. Because then he will show you the different choices, why you made different choices in your life and why they were not the best for you. But you have to have a relationship with him. I'm not talking about church. We all know what that is. That's religious. I'm talking about communication. If you read his word, you'll understand him in those 10 commandments. And it shows you what a virtuous woman is. It gave you examples by Esther, Ruth, Sarah, Elizabeth. You have examples. And when it don't fall in line with them are blessed women. Whatever I do outside of the line of righteousness and the integrity of a virtuous woman, it's not for me. The Most High will not bless it. So you will know, no, I'm not doing that. Yeah, you said you're going to give me this. Yeah, that it ain't worth it. I can wait on the Most High for that. I'm bigger than that. He showed me I was the queen from the beginning. Y'all coming after the queen of comedy. So I know I got gifts and talents. I know I do. I want to have something to let my grandchildren watch it and say, that's my Nana. That's my grandma. That's my great-grandma. You don't have to be lustful because you thick, because you curvy. You don't have to do more than a skinny girl. Now the skinny girl's doing more than the bigger girls. way of healing them. He put you on a platform for you to heal his land. You were a product of his to be a gift to the world. All right. So, I know you did many things, but the Most High wants me to go to this last movie. I think it was about the enemy liked to starve you out. He liked to starve you out. He liked for you to get thirsty. Real thirsty. You remember, if you read your word, and I'm talking to the viewers and everybody else, he took the Son of the Most High up after he fasted and been in the wilderness, and he was hungry and he was thirsty, and he offered them food. Not food, bread. He didn't take it. He offered them fame. He was like, oh, this could be yours if you. So in the way of you feeling like you blackballed, the Most High put you in timeout. It ain't about them. They don't have no power. They don't have no power. But you let them build you up. See, that's the plan. They like to build people up so they can tear them down. But the Most High gave you a gift. You started from the queen. You cannot go no further than the queen. You was already her. But they can bring you down. They wanted to bring you down to submission of them. So they starved you out. But see, this is where the Most High have to bring you in correction. When you was in timeout, you went on platforms and everything and talking about how they did you wrong and everything, but you never knew that the Most High was in control. You never knew what is the Most High? What is the Almighty, the only true and living God saying in this? See, this is where you see if you have a relationship with your Father. Because the one who gave you the talent, he set you down. And in the midst of him setting you down, he wanted you to look to him. But you were so busy trying to prove everybody wrong. But you were wrong. You were wrong in the things that you was putting out to the world. The Most High don't give a rotten gift. He gave you a gift to the world, and what did you do with it? You gave us precious. Very distasteful. They wanted to see how low would you go. You said you this confident, big, curvy woman who loved her, they wanted to show you how much you didn't love you. And the Most High was trying to stop you right there and say, recognize the snakes. He set you down. And he said, listen, look at the gifts. They can't take the gifts away from you. They can't stop your money, but they can on their platform. See, it's where you wanted to get the money from. So your husband is your manager. Okay, this is what I would be thinking. Okay, we're not going mainstream no more, but the people love you. You still got your fans. They didn't take away your gifts or your talents. Let's take our show on the road. They used to call it the chitless circuit. Let's go from city to city. Make our own money. We'll be in charge of it. We handling stuff. We ain't got to worry about nothing. Hey, my husband is my manager. We setting up cities. We setting up the pay. We setting up everything. Everything is, hey, this is us doing business. This is what he's here for, right? Because I'm already the queen. My name is worldwide. Everybody already know me. Do you not think that people would come and pay for Monique tickets to a show? Honey, if you did $35 a ticket, it's 51 states. How many cities in every state? Come on. More money, more money, more money. Your gifts was still there. He was telling you, you're an entrepreneur. Hey, run your business. You said he's your manager. If he's your manager, y'all should have came and put y'all heads together. This is what we about to do. Confirmation from the Most High. He said, sitting, you don't have to wait on nobody to pay you nothing. You know how many millions you could have made? I don't know how many years you said you was blackballed or whatever, that you ain't worked. Honey, I would have been touring from touring to touring to touring to touring to touring every year. And because you just was there the last year, they want to see you again. You stayed relevant. But we get so used to the big screen and to the people. We make the stars. The people. We don't want to do the likes. We don't want to go out and see your movies. We don't want to do this. And then from that, they say, you sold 2 million tickets in 3 days. Them are like likes on a platform. You were so busy going back and forth with them, the fans was still, we didn't feel no kind of way about y'all. Y'all just arguing. That wouldn't have stopped us from coming to see your show. But it wasn't, the Most High was showing you something. See, we have to take accountability too. Did you get too high up that you forgot about the little people? The people who made you, the people that you helped was still there. All those women that you encouraged on Queens of Comedy, they were still there. Nobody left. But I want it from them. I want millions at a time. You didn't, I want what? No. Work. Work. Touring from city to city, you could have had about work. You building more and more fans. They would have had to bring you back. These people still loving you. You still worked it. You still worked it. You ain't having all these middlemen. You ain't had to deal with this, deal with that, deal with this. No, it's you, your manager. Y'all one team. Y'all doing business with cities. Cities on top of cities on top of cities on top of cities. For all these years, you would have got your millions. It probably wouldn't have came. I don't know how they was paying you. You would have got your millions. But the Most High put you in timeout for this and do some correction to yourself. See, you have to understand some things. You have to sit down and take a look back at the product that you produced. And what was it saying to you? Look back over the movies. Look back over the shows. But that didn't happen. They made you more thirsty. And don't get offended by the word thirsty. This is a game that they play to starve you out. So then when they get you back in, you be like, all right, what you got? Then they sent you the movie with the tarot card, the demonic side, because it's a light side. I am a seer. I am spiritual. Now take that how far you want to go with it. Then you gave us that. But let me go back. Lee Daniels is his name. Came back. Lee Daniels, a special. Him where you apologize to him and everything like that. Then you get on there and you talk about retarded people. Not retarded. I hate the word. You start offending. Even though you say you was making fun of you, what are you making fun of the queen for? Why? Why would you stomp on the crown? We loved you without knowing whatever stuff with the women or whatever you like to do. We loved you without any of that. You was already the queen. So, then we have the tarot card. I had to go back to that. And let me tell you something. Can't no man, if I want to do business with somebody and they tell me that this person is like this, all right, I'll take that and I'll go and I'll spend time with them to see their character. And then you said they block you from different roles. They owe you money from... No, they don't. No, they don't. No, they don't. Because if a person want to use you, they will use you. Who played the roles is the people that played the roles, because the Most High ordained it to be like that. It is what it is. You want it to be a part of Empire. They don't like that I'm saying that. And then it just could have been me just being goofy. Empire wasn't a really great role that she played. Look at what she's going through. Look at the actors that was in Empire, what they're going through. Not all of them. Just pay attention to the ones. How deep did that go? The snake didn't just bite. He intertwined in that thing. The Most High was blocking you from some things. But in the process, guess what you learned? You think you was just going through it. I'm doing this and I can't pay this and you learned business. You learned business in entertainment. You know how to negotiate contracts. You see what you need to put in your contract. You see what you need to look out for. Now, what kind of business is that? Everybody need an entertainment contract attorney. Not even attorney. I'm just talking about agent. Monique, you could have built an agency. You could have been an agent for other people. Do you not know how many people trust you? They know you know. You could have stood for, I seen how y'all did me. I'll make sure y'all don't do that to nobody else. So guess what I'm doing? Now, I'm an agent. I got money from all the tours I was doing while y'all call yourself blackballing me. My people still love me. I still work. My husband was smart. And this is the thing that we went back to the beginning. You see my hair? This is how I used to wear it as a kid. The Most High said, go back to the beginning. So do you not know in entertainment, you could have had rappers, actors, everybody, musicians, everybody signed up under you because Monique know the game. And because y'all was touring, you could have had these people to be touring with you if they were musicians, whoever you got on your agency. Now you know how to set up touring things. You know how to set up a tour for your clients. You know how to negotiate that. And then if you didn't work, if your husband is really a manager, he ain't just managing you, is he? Because if that's what he do, he has clients, that's a job. He take care of his household. I don't want a plumber that just do plumbing in my house. If you a plumber, you got clients. My husband is a plumber. He got clients. He's going to go from house to house to house because he has clientele. Monique, Most High have a bigger plan for you without the snakes. And he needs you to heal because you're not able to see the snakes. You got to understand that Judas was a snake. And he was with Yahushua, Yehuda, Jesus, the whole time. But he knew he was a snake. See, prophecy had to be fulfilled. He is the way. When we say the way, he shows us this is what you're going to go through. Please don't think you better than me that you gonna skip all of this stuff. You went through your persecution. You went through all of the different things, whether you know it or not. If you know your word, you shall know it. But you have to heal from traumas because you trauma bond and you pick people for reasons of childhood traumas that you went through. From me being molested, I picked a protector. Everybody, you had to be tough. I had to feel like validation. I had to feel like you would take up for me. You would do this if anything get out of hand. These are the type of men that I chose. You couldn't be weak with me. But that don't mean that those people were always good. That they couldn't have hidden agendas, hidden things. But the trauma kept me from seeing who was a snake. That's why the Most High needs you to heal. Because you reconnect with snakes. If a person show you who they are, believe them. I don't want to reconnect with a snake because the snake got on a hat. Now you different. No, that characteristic is still in you. I can't say that a person won't change. I seen what I need to see. You show the change to the new person. I have to move on. I don't got time to be side-eyed. You. Because I know what you did the last time. Lee Daniels should have never took another man's word. He could have, and then whatever. He experienced you. He called you. Didn't he call you? He already kind of gave you the role, and then he took it back. I don't know. I think that's what you said. I could be wrong. The fact of the matter for me, I ain't even care to hear none of that. When somebody told you something you believe was, yeah, I believe that. But you wouldn't have a need for him right now, no way, because you be sitting in the position that the Most High gave you because you toured. Now you got this business agency that you got all these people up under you because you're their agent and you're promoting them because you're the queen. I gotta put my hand up here. I need you to see it. It's important. See, their thing was to bring you down because you was the queen. You made everything change when you came out and you promoted your curves. You made people think about curvy women in a whole new light. You changed the world. I told you all the plus size stuff, Victoria's Secret plus model, everything. Nobody spoke up. I've seen, it was some singers that couldn't even go on they'd be singing in the background, but they wouldn't feature them in the video. You flaunted it on the Parkers so gracefully. The picture is bigger than them. The picture was about the queen the whole time. Now, let's pay attention to date. Look at the products that these people are pushing out. Oprah, Lee Daniels, and Tyler Perry. Tell me if it's righteous. Is it upright? Are they building the people? Are they glorifying the Most High with their gifts? And then ask yourself, why was it the great separation between you and them? You need to heal. And don't take offense to healing. Because everybody has to do it, whether they do it or not. They need to. The shadow work, the things that we need to deal with. We just move on from all the traumas that happened when we were a kid. And we think that it don't affect us. It has a lot of effect on us. It's the choices that we make. It's the things that we do. It's the reason why we feel the need to have the big house, have all the material things, have all this, have all that. When you should seek the Most High in everything. He says, seek ye first the kingdom of heaven and righteousness, because the kingdom is righteousness. He said all things will be added unto you. That comes with wisdom and everything else. You would have knew whatever that happened to you when he put you in timeout. You would have knew what he was doing. You would have got with him. He would have told you, you still got your gifts and your talents. If you want to make movies, go out there and make the money to make the movies. Go out there and show your talents, the gifts and the talents that I gave. You would have been planting seeds all over the world again, fresh. Your reaping season would have been when they would have came, and Monique got her own production company. You don't have to go to Tyler Perry Production Company or Harpo. You will be on your own. You would have made them fall down. And because you got all these artists up under you, because of your agency, because you know what you do, right? You're an agent. You got all these people under your belt. You can do any movie. And you can seek out new talent. You would have been in alignment with the Most High, to the Most High would have sent you the new people. And he would have built. You would have planted your seeds all over the world. He would have watered it, and your harvest would be great. I'm talking about kingdom building. This is what I'm talking about. And this is coming to correct you, not to put you down, because he brings corrections to the ones that he loves. He needed you to see the snakes. He needs you to not be a part of something. He needs you to see your errors. The people that you offended, the people you talked about. You don't know how many of your fans have children or family members with learning disabilities. You know what that do? When you did the Lee Daniels gave you the platform and you talked about how special you was. Because special was special. Remember, you the queen. That's what they said to you as you was a kid. But you became the queen. You got to pay attention to your offenses, who you offend. We're the people who go out and people get 2 million ticket purchases in the first 45 minutes. We're the one. You can't be a star without, well, you are. Really, you are. But the queen has to have people to rule over, not in the sense of that. He made you a walking example of how to be a trendsetter, to set your own path. Nobody told you to stop and make a cul-de-sac. With the, you owe me this, you owe me that, you don't owe me nothing. No man don't owe me nothing that I ain't worked for. And even if I work for it, I know how to cut my losses and I know how to go back and go back to the beginning. As long as the Most High wills you and gives you breath, never get tired of working. And shortcuts ain't always good. Shortcuts are never good. You miss so many things taking a shortcut. You can miss your blessing taking the shortcut. And he sent me here. Today is my Sabbath. This is how I give glory to him, by being obedient. He sent me here to give this word to you, Queen. The many gifts and talents. You were on a Shannon Sharp show. You showed us the knowledge that you built going through this. How you know everything wasn't about the knowledge that the Most High was, he needed you to learn some things. You were being taught. He never leaves you nor forsake you, even in the times that you think that this wasn't right, I'm down in this, whatever. You were still learning. You said on the Shannon Sharp show how you had to learn the business. Now you learned the business. Now show the younger people the business. You got the agent. See? If your husband is the manager, and I'm not saying don't make every client be managed by him in his righteousness or how he manages. Because, see, we don't know how he manages because he was the manager of you in the managing ain't managed. Not saying that he failed you, but I'm sure he learned something too. Let them come with their own management team. And then they'll see him doing the management, and then they'll say, I don't want you no more. I like him. I won't. Now, your team, you have a team. You're an agent that with a manager, and a lot of people say, hey, I do well with them. Then they'll pass it on, I do well with them. Now, your whole team is the agency, your husband, the management, and everybody usually goes with him. I ain't forcing you. That sounds like a trick. I ain't forcing you to go with him. You bring your own management. You see how great my husband is, because that's what we do in righteousness. You're going to want to be a part of the family. And the next thing you know, they're telling people, the new people that come up that they know, or even if they see new raw talent, hey, you need to look at them. Hey, I need you to go and check them out. And then they speak so highly of how you and your husband manage. There it is. Empire. You don't need to be in a movie of empire. You are the empire, queen. This is what the Most High has for you, Monique. When you know that people are snakes, leave the snakes in the grass. The bigger picture. You know we should say that. The bigger picture. But you got to heal. You have to heal. You have to do shadow work. It's some things that he needs to pull out of you. Because the things that you experience, oh, my stomach growled. And did you know that growling? I learned this. I learned this from Lamont McIntyre. I didn't know that when your stomach growl is breaking down food, it don't mean you're hungry. I did not know that. That's why people think, you be like, why my stomach growling? I'm not hungry. It's not growling like that. It's not. It's breaking down food in your stomach that you already have. So, fun fact. Thank you, Lamont, for I always take in information, righteous information. I knew it didn't make sense for my stomach to be growling when I'm already full. So when he educated me on that, when I get a good thing, I'll pass it on. Monique, the Most High needs you to, you have to, heal. You need time with the Most High. I don't know if you have a relationship with him, and that's just speaking to him. I'm not talking about you going to church and all that. That's rituals. Rituals. We see why he's bringing the churches down. It's a control. We already know that. We don't need to get into that. He's speaking to you. And he's speaking to you through me. Because somewhere down the line, you wasn't seeing him. It's some things that you asked for, and he was giving you the things that you asked for, but you thought they were going to come in a different way. You want to make movies? He said, yes, you're going to be maker of movies. You're going to be the maker of movies. Not make a movie, not be starring. You're going to be a maker of movies. You're the queen. He's giving me all this. I don't have a desire to come on and hype you up or nothing. This is how highly he think of you. You started out as the queen. You came in as the queen. Only you can dethrone yourself. You can take off your crown. You can stomp it in the ground. We are the prodigal sons and daughters of this land. It's in your word. The story of the prodigal son. It wasn't just prodigal sons. It's prodigal sons and daughters, kings and queens. Monique, I love you. The Most High is doing some great things with you. The glass wasn't half empty. It always been half full. All you were doing was learning. You was in school. He set you apart for a time such as this. It's good that you was blackballed. The white ball ruled the pool table. Without the white ball, it ain't no game. You're the white ball. Without the white ball, there is no game. And this message It's for Monique, but it's for all the Moniques. Like in the Word, these was different stories, but it was for everybody. It was a specific name, but the name, it wasn't about it was everybody, a collective. It's so many people go through the Esther situation, the Job situation, the prodigal son situation. It's so many people go through the Sarah situation with Hagar. We got baby mamas, baby daddies everywhere. Excuse me. Our husbands got baby mamas out. Excuse me. Spiritual birth. Thank you, Most High. It's a lot going on here. But it's all in the Word. I keep telling people the Word is the first urban book and it's the truth. You find yourself in situations and you don't know how. Go to the Word. What do the words say about your situation? Hey, there's nothing new under the sun. That's in Ecclesiastics. That's why you be having deja vu. You think, oh, I did this before. Pair yourself up in this situation. See how you can relate to this word that he has me to put out for Monique. It's a lot of Moniques. And your name don't have to be Monique. It's just how he gave it to me. You always been the queen. It's how you handle yourself. What you do with your crown. So, I pray that you guys take this and you pair it to the word of the Most High. This is not about me. I'm just a messenger. I pray that you guys have a blessed and highly favored day. I know that I will, because I came and I was obedient in what he called me to do. That's all I can do. I ain't claim to be perfect. I claim to be whatever the Most High called me to be. He called me to speak, so I'm speaking. So I pray that you guys have a blessed and highly favored day. I'll see you on the next divine time, whenever the next divine time is. You guys stay blessed and highly favored.